Welcome back to our travel series in Japan. In the last video you saw the first 36 hours of our trip in Tokyo. Now get ready for the rest of our 5-day journey packed with even more knowledge and amazing stories. We will explore new neighborhoods, revisit our favorite local restaurants, and try some new ones. We will also share some key insights for your trip, including a full guide to a last-minute trip to Mount Fuji and more tips on getting around the city. Here's the second and final part of our 5 days in Tokyo. This time we didn't visit the Mount Fuji because it rained almost our whole trip. We knew if the weather wasn't perfect, you wouldn't see anything. But in March 2024, in our first trip, we got lucky and had our favorite day of that whole trip. In 2024, before we even arrived in Tokyo, our forecast was for rain. But on our first day in Tokyo, the sun came out. We made a last-minute decision to go to the Mount Fuji, but there were no express train or bus tickets left. So we took the local trains. The journey took us about 3 hours in total, and no special tickets were needed. We just used our Suica Card to pay for it all. We only paid about 1,500 yen each way per person. We took the metro from Akihabara station to Takao station. We switched there to another train to Otsuki station, and from there we took another train to the Shimoyoshida station. We took our first train very early, around 5 AM, and got to the final station by 8 This let us avoid all the crowds. From the station, we walked to the Chureito Pagoda. It's a lot of steps to get up there, but it was worth it. Since we arrived early, it wasn't crowded. As we were leaving around 10:30 a.m., we saw lots of buses arriving. So this was the perfect timing to visit there. And without no doubt, it was the best view of the Fuji. On the way down, we walked through the small towns around the pagoda. It was so beautiful, quiet and silent. We just spent hours taking great pictures with amazing views everywhere we looked. This trip was amazing, affordable, and it just proves that the best experience don't always come with the biggest price tag. Here's a quick tip that will help you in Japan. The Suica Card. The Suica Card is a rechargeable travel card that makes getting around Tokyo way easier. If you prefer a physical card, you can buy one at the station. Or you can add it directly to your phone's wallet on iOS or Android and add the money to it with your phone. At the station, just tap your phone on the gate and go. But it's not just for trains. It's also accepted at most convenience stores and a few restaurants that you have totem machines for payment.